Hello my little lovelies, welcome back to Lalas in Wonderland. I wanted to put together a tutorial for how I styled my hair a couple weeks ago with like this braids and a ponytail. So I'm super excited because I don't do a whole lot of like hairstyle tutorials, I guess. So hopefully it's good. Man, sometimes I don't notice how much highlight I put on until I go to record a video. I feel like, goodness gracious. Oh well. Let's start with the supplies you'll be needing. So I always, like with anything I do, use these damn clips. You know, these ones. They're super cheap and they work great. That won't be like part of the do, it's just to hold hair in place because I'm very much not coordinated. You'll also want some bobby pins. I use white most of the time because my hair is light colored. I mean, they definitely don't blend in, but you do you. And then some, goodness gracious, some little baby ponytails. There we go. I use these ones just because my hair is so short and it's fine. So sometimes when I try to use a regular ponytail holder, it just, I don't know, it shows a lot. It just ends up not looking as good. And then I would say a comb. Found it, one sec. And a comb, your trusty comb. I try to start kind of simple, I guess. So I just kind of take, this section is what will be up. So I take that and I'm gonna split it into 3 parts. It doesn't have to be pretty. Like, when I say pretty, I mean even. So let's do part 1. Because these are gonna be braids, by the way, in case you didn't know. I also am really terrible at braiding hair. This is part 2. They don't have to be the same either. Like, the sections. It really doesn't matter because this is kind of a messy do, so who cares? 3. And the back piece, I'm not gonna braid because that seems like a huge pain in the butt. So I'm just gonna clip that and have it wait for later. Alrighty, what piece should we start with? Let's start with piece number 3. When I was little, I used to braid my my Barbie's hair, and I did a really terrible job actually. I also used to braid my dad's hair. He'd forget that I had done it, and we'd like go to the grocery store and he'd have like all these crazy braids and like ponytails and stuff, and I mean, people stared at us anyways because we're a weird family, but that was always my favorite. I'm really struggling with braiding today. I don't know. I've got some serious braiding issues. So, starting with one section, and you don't have to be good at braiding. Just braid that shit because it's a pain. I kind of try to pull upwards while I'm braiding because I don't want the braid to be like facing the incorrect direction. So you don't have to braid all the way to the ends because really the ends are going to be poofy anyways. Once you have it about 2/3 of the way braided, reclip and take a new section. Gonna do the other side. I should really get more organized in this. So, one more braid. It's also really hard to braid while you're looking in a mirror or a reflection on my camera. Okay, and that braid is complete. I'm just gonna put it under the same exact one. Okay, and oops. This is the braid that I find the trickiest because it's the most visible. so we've got our 3 braids very poorly done here, and we've got this chunk of hair. So let's just put this all together. If you want to braid the back section, feel free to. I'm just a lazy person, and so I don't. Put it all together. I feel like I should be singing a song to you guys, but I'm also not a great singer. Now that it is all together, take your ponytail holder and you will just go right on the top of your head, because what's cuter than a ponytail right on the top of your head? And ponytail it. So it gets better because I have these bangs and I would like them up in that shiz, except for these little baby hairs that can't. So they don't necessarily braid, obviously. So I usually just kind of twirl them. Oops. Just kind of twirl them up here and then slowly move on to more twirled pieces. So it ends up having a kind of decent effect here. Let's get this. This is where your bobby pins are going to come in handy. So, bobby pin. Try to tuck your bobby pins into the braids themselves so that they don't totally show. It's a little bit hard when you have fine hair though, so don't worry, I forgive you if you can't tuck them in. Wow, mine are showing like a ton. So, ponytail is in. Because I like my ponytail super poofy, I usually do a teeny bit of back combing just to get it real fluffy, and I go through and smooth some of that. So here we go. You've got a poofy little ponytail that looks like it took you forever to do, but really you're just kind of going with the flow and doing whatever you want. The funnest part about this is you can sleep in it and you can wear it again tomorrow, because if you dye your hair a lot, you probably don't wash it all the time. The other really nice part about this hairdo is that you can very quickly change it from a ponytail into a bun. So I usually just take and twist and wrap, and then I'll put one ponytail holder over it, and then I start pulling the hair to loosen it. And for me, I don't care if like little pieces are poking up and stuff, but you can take more bobby pins and position your bun however you want. Oh my god. So now I've got a little bun thing and rainbow pink stuff, and that is 2 hairdos. So, or those are 2 hairdos. And hopefully it doesn't take too much time. Should be pretty easy to recreate. You can probably do a million times better than I did. If you want, you can loosen up the braid parts so that the braids show a little bit more, which is probably what I should have done. There we go. So, finished product. And thank you again for watching. Do you like my finger guns? Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you subscribe, ask any questions you want. I try to answer questions as much as I can, and yeah, I love you guys.